Here's the myth. Newer cars are flimsy because the front end crumples in a crash. Old cars are tanks that barely dent. Sounds safer, right? If the car doesn't bend, it wins. Except, that's backward. Crumple zones are designed to sacrifice the car to save you. Physics time, super short. Your car has kinetic energy, 1/2 mv squared. In a crash, that energy has to go somewhere. If the front end doesn't deform, your body stops over a tiny distance and a tiny time window. Big change in momentum in almost no time equals massive force on you. Crumple zones stretch that stop over more distance and more time, turning one brutal punch into a longer, softer shove. Metal folds, welds peel. Internal crash structures collapse in a controlled way, like a mechanical accordion, dissipating energy as heat, as noise, and as deformation. Meanwhile, the passenger cell, the rigid safety cage, stays strong. So the outside gets ugly, the inside stays livable. Seatbelts lock, airbags time their inflation. The steering column and pedals deform away from you. It's a choreographed ballet of please don't spike the G's. Here's the twist. A car that looks fine after a big hit probably didn't absorb much energy. Pretty car, sad spine. A car that wrinkles right might be an eyesore, but it did its job. Do crumple zones make repairs pricier? Often, yes, but the goal isn't saving the bumper, it's saving your brain. Takeaway: stiffness where you sit, softness where you crash. That's why modern cars that crumple win the safety game, even against those old-school tanks. Drive smart, buckle up, and let the car be the hero that gets destroyed so you don't have to.